Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are staying safe. I'm celebrating my 30th birthday on 22nd, so I thought I should record 30 things that I know for sure. I got this idea from Sharon Mudia. She did that for I think her 32nd birthday. I was like, okay fine. For this year, let me do my own 30 things that I know for sure. I'm recording this on, I think today is 10th. Yeah, so I don't know when I'm gonna post it. I have a feeling I'll post my birthday. But yeah, these are the 30 things I know for sure. So I've broken down the 30 things I know for sure into different segments. There's on self-improvement, on happiness, on friendship, on motherhood, on finances, on health, on career. Yeah, so come along with me and please, if you're new here, please consider subscribing and press the like button if you do like this video. So let's start on self-improvement. So the first thing that I know for sure is that books will change your life. I mean, in books you can find answers to so many things. I love reading books. I've read a lot of books, and sometimes you don't even know you are looking for an answer, and then you just find it in a book. So I encourage you guys, if you don't read books, please do. Books will change your life. Number 2, small things consistently over time will lead to big results. I read this book by Darren Hardy called The Compound Interest, and he talks about that. We don't need to do very big changes. Just do it, just small changes. Like if you want to stay fit, go to the gym every day for 20 minutes. You don't need to go and kill yourself for 5 hours like once a week. Just do it every day. Put it on the timetable every day, and you'll see after a year, after 2 years, you're going to get the body you want. If you want to lose weight, eat healthy. I mean, if every day you keep drinking maybe that glass of beer every day, after 2 years you'll find out you've gained the weight. If you're eating starch after a year every day, just small, but after a year you'll find out you've gained the weight. So just do small things over time and they lead to big results. So number 3, invest in yourself. Take care of yourself. Pay for that cause. It's not that expensive. I mean, just save money, invest in yourself. You'll find that in the long run it will come to pay. I've done a cause years ago, and I've come recently and I'm finding out that it is helping me. So invest in that cause. The 4th thing that I know for sure is that you can live without TV. I have lived without TV. Sometimes I wouldn't even switch off the TV for a month. I mean, you can live without TV. I remember last year, there's a time I didn't even pay for, what do they call, those second things. I don't know who are taught those. I didn't pay. I didn't watch TV for a few months. After that, my son had broken the TV. I had not even known. And when he broke it, it took a while. We didn't buy another TV immediately. I mean, you can still without TV. Happiness is an inside job. You work on yourself. You find out the things that work out for you, the things that make you happy, and you work on them. Don't depend on other people. Depending on other people is just a recipe for disaster. So take care of yourself. Happiness is what you are going to decide for yourself. Happiness is something, an inside job. So the next segment is on friendship, and the 6th thing is you should put in the work for your friendship. As we grow older, as we become married, we get kids, maintaining friendship is so hard. I mean, I think before you find that maybe your friends are people you've gone to university with, and you're together just because circumstances have led you together. But as you grow older, as you move on, you have to set them for your friends. I mean, this is an area I struggle with all the time, but I'm working on it. I hope this is the year I make better friendships. So you have to put in the work. The 7th thing that I know for sure is that forming friendships in that life is hard. I mean, especially for me, maybe because I'm a woman, maybe because I'm an introvert, I don't know, but I mean, forming friendships is hard. You have to get out there. Like right now, I work from home, so it's even harder. But I mean, and I've moved countries. I'm in a different countries. Yes, I had my friends from university, but I still need to make new friends, and I know for sure making friendships in that life is just difficult. The 8th thing that I know for sure is that you need to have friends outside your own friendship circle. I was reading this book. I'll put a picture of the book here. I think things that we don't tell our 20-somethings, or things we 20-somethings need to know. I'll put a picture of the book here, and I think I've reviewed the book before. I mean, you need to have friends outside of your normal cycle. These are, and in the book they say this, the strength of workers. These are people who are most likely older than you. They have much more different experiences. These are the people who will help you get jobs, who will help you in your career. I mean, you shouldn't just stick to your friendship circle. In the book it says like, you are the ones who are suffering, you have all the same problems. If it's whatever, relationships or that, money, finances, you have the same problems, you can't solve it, so you need to try and form friends outside of your normal circle. And these are people who would most likely help you in advancing. I think this is true because even the other day, there's a job I got just because of someone I knew who was someone that I don't necessarily spend time with, and that person worked in the organization I was looking for the job, and that person helped. So, I mean, you need to have friends outside of your normal friendship circle. So the next section is going to be on motherhood. The ninth thing I know for sure is that there are different kinds of mothers. I mean, don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself for being a specific type of mother. I mean, I look at my mother friends, people I know, my relatives, and every day I notice, okay, it gives me something that I need to strive in being a mother. Like, so there's another day I was with this mom friend and she came over to my house and like she was prepared. She was with her kids, so she knew they would be bored. She got them coloring books. She got them activities to do just because she knew they're going to be bored and this is a new place they're having. Then it just gave me something to think about. Like if it was me, I just carry my son and once we get there, like my son is bored, I didn't plan. And it's okay. I mean, there are people who are going to be mothers, there are people who find yourself as a mom. So they're just different types of mother, and it's fine. It's fine to embrace whatever type of a mother you are. I mean, you can learn from other mothers who are probably better than you, but it's okay to just embrace, okay, this is the type of mother that I am. What I know for sure is that you cannot do it all. From Shonda Rhimes writes it in a book, Year of This. Whenever you see me excelling in one area of my life, just know that there's another area that I'm failing miserably. So the other day someone wrote to me, oh, you're doing it all. I mean, you're a mother, you work, you have a career. And I'm like, yeah, if you see me excelling in one thing, there's something that I'm miserably failing. If you see me, I'm succeeding in my career just now. I have help, I have a nanny. There are things I've missed. I've not gone to my son's school, I've not dropped him at school, or he wanted me to do something, I was busy. So you can't do it all. Whenever you see someone succeeding in one area of their life, just know that in another area, at that particular moment, it's not like they're failing completely, but at that particular moment, you find that there's something else that they should have been doing in another area of their life and they're not doing. So it's okay. I mean, just embrace it. It's okay. So yeah. If you see me going out for drinks, just know that day I probably did not read a bedtime story for my son. He looked for me, he did not find me. So yeah, just embrace. The 11th thing I know for sure is that it's good to read books to your kids. Teach them the things you want them to grow up knowing. There was one day, a couple of years back, I was invited to the house of one of my previous bosses, and so at night, I think it was a sleepover, okay, whatever. So at night, she asked me, okay, do you want to read books to them? And the kids are old, I think they're 11 or 12 or 10, I don't remember. And they're listening, they're attentive, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is something that I want to build up for my kids. So yeah, read books to them, read them, show them like reading books is a good thing. I read to my son every day. Okay, I kind of have a schedule. Yeah, so every day before he sleeps, like I read to him his books. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it's also me time for him. So read books to your kids. The third thing I know for sure is set time for your kids. Have time for them every day. Set time. Okay, this is time for my son, and we are going to do something with him. Like right now, I read to him just before he goes to bed, and he knows that this is time for reading, and he insists, okay, mommy, let's go and read before he sleeps. So set time for your kids. But the thing I know for sure is have a timetable. Oh, raising a kid, I know how important it is. When he was young, especially before he turned one, I mean, I was going to die if I didn't have that timetable. Early on, I kind of kept him on a sleeping schedule, so I knew for sure, okay, now he's sleeping, now he's awake, and I didn't want him to sleep. Later on, I didn't want him to sleep so much during the day so that he can sleep in the afternoon, at night. So have a timetable that works. Even like right now in Nairobi there is a lockdown, so he's not going to school, but his schedule is there. He sleeps at Sometimes I might close my eyes and he sleeps at like 9, but usually 8. Latest 8. Between like 7:30 to 8:30, he should be in bed. So have a timetable, it works. Because sometimes you just want to chill and relax and just have a timetable. This is the time he has to shower. This is the time I'm reading from his book. He has to sleep at a particular time. Like, even if I need to do something, I know that I have time. I can do that after my baby sleeps. The 14th thing I know for sure on motherhood is that sometimes learn to say yes. Sometimes kids just want to play for 10 minutes. I remember even reading on Shadarine's Year of Yes, she was like, just say yes. Your kid wants to play, just say yes. Sometimes it's not even for long. You sometimes think, okay, this will take a whole hour, but sometimes it's just 5 minutes and then they're off. There's a day, so I'm working from home, so there's a day, so he sleeps after lunch, and he was like, usually I don't read to him books when he sleeps after lunch. I read to him before bedtime at night. So that day I was like, no mommy, I want to read my books, I want to do my books. I was like, okay, yes, there's something I have a deadline, but let's just spare some few minutes and then I can read for him. So I read to him. Usually he wants me to read like all his books, all his favorite books, which is like 5. But that day I read like 2 and I was like, can you read this later? And he understood. And it didn't even take me like 15 minutes. I mean, sometimes just say yes. And it won't take a lot of time. I mean, after that I still came back and I was able to do my work. Another thing that I know for sure is that money gives you options. Like, you'll have options. If you don't have money, your options will be limited. So get that money. It will give you options when you do need them. The 16th thing I know for sure is that budgeting is important. Just knowing what is coming in and getting out is important. It will help you plan yourself, plan your days. I mean, it's just important to know budgeting and to do your own budgeting. So like me, I do budgeting on a monthly basis and sometimes on weekly, and then I just do, okay, fine, this is the things I've spent on, and on this particular category, maybe I still have this thing. And there was a video I watched that they do budgeting also on a year basis, which is something I'm still trying to do. Not yet there completely, but budgeting is really important. I've recorded a video on budgeting. I'll leave a link here. Please do watch it. And so far, if you like this video, please click the like button. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. The 17th thing I know for sure is that Excel is the way to go. I have a budgeting app, but I never use it. I don't know. I think it could have been easier, but I just think Excel is easy. I see all my things. I have an Excel. That is where I budget. So Excel is the way to go. It's okay to say you don't have money. It's okay to say, okay, I'm broke. Maybe this month things are tight. Next month. I mean, before I used to think that people would judge me. Maybe my friends are going somewhere and it's maybe just not on my budget, or I've spent money on another place that I didn't budget for. And I used to feel like, okay, they're going to judge me that I don't have money. But nowadays I'm like, okay, if it's not important to me, if it's something that I really wouldn't care, like maybe I just say I don't have money for that, and I'm fine. Nowadays I'm really getting into just saying, okay, can that one? Okay, I don't have money for that. And I think it's just fine. Let's be ourselves. If you don't have money, let's just say, don't go broke trying to impress people. It's okay to like nice things. I mean, we don't have to die. Let us not idolize poverty. So it's okay to like nice things. Let's work hard. Let's get the money and spend on ourselves on nice things. So I think it's okay to like nice things as long as you can work for them, you can get them. Is what you're spending your money on aligning to your goals? Is what you're spending your money aligning to what you want for yourself, what your vision is for your life? I think I read somewhere or I watched a video, I don't remember, that every time you're spending money, you are, okay, I don't know how to put this, but let's say I work on a 9 to 5, whatever, and I work so hard. So every time I'm spending money on justifying my working very hard. And once you start thinking of it that way, you might some things you might not spend on, because every time you're like, really, do I work that hard so that I can spend money on this? If it's a yes, spend money on it. But if it's a no, I mean, why are you spending money on it? Why are you working that hard? So every time you're spending money, you're justifying how hard you work. So yeah, it's something that you should think about. Another thing that I know for sure is that think of ways you need to put your bougie things, your fancy things in your budget. I mean, if you like traveling, just put it on a budget. You don't have to, everything does not have to be, okay, you're saving. I mean, if you like nice things, just think of a way in which you're going to put it on a budget, or you're going to work hard or do whatever so that you can achieve those things that you want. So it's fine to like nice things, it's fine to budget for them. I mean, if you budget for them, you can treat yourself to nice things. So the next category is on health. What I know for sure is that my body is changing. My 30-year-old body is not going to be the same as my 20-year-old body. By the time I always had a flat stomach, I knew, okay, this flat stomach is here. I mean, I was taking it for granted, but now just getting back to that flat stomach is difficult. But so, my body is not constant. I mean, your body is always going to be changing. Another thing that I know for sure is that what you eat, every time you're putting in that bread, or every time you're putting in those carbs, they come back to you. They'll come back. You are putting on the extra weight. You want to eat. Plan. If you want to eat healthy, have healthy options in your fridge. Have healthy options in your house. I mean, if you don't plan, you're just going to fail. So you want to be healthy, you want to do whatever. Plan. Nowadays I go to the gym every morning. Yeah, if I don't go, maybe I have some work to do and I had to get up early. I can even put it down during my lunch hour. So just plan. To be healthy, you have to plan. So the last option is going to be on career. Another thing that I know for sure is that on career, put yourself out there. Like, don't just keep to yourself. You want a job, look for someone who works in that organization you're applying for. Ask them, I'm looking for a job. Tell them, I mean, don't be embarrassed. I mean, you're looking for a job, put yourself out there. Have a good profile on LinkedIn. Recruiters are there. Recruiters are looking for people. Look for people you know within your network who work there. You can even start with LinkedIn. Search on the company, you can find people who you know that work there. So put yourself out there. You're not going to get that job by just sitting. Yeah. Apply for those jobs, but also put yourself out there. There's a lesson to be learned, even in the hardest of jobs, even in those stupid jobs. I mean, even if you just do whatever, even if you do a silly thing, just know one day you're going to need it. Some things you do and you're like, no, this one is not. It's below my pay grade, I'm just doing it, no, I could be doing something better. But you never know, one day you might open your business and those same things you used to think they're below your pay grade, you're not using them. So don't think that some things are lesser than your want. Everything that you do in your job, you're going to use it one day. Whether in your current, your future job, whatever, whether it's on a company you come to work in, I've just discovered that everything, there's nothing stupid. There's a lesson to be learned in everything you do. Another thing that I know for sure is that keep learning, take that extra course, keep learning, just look for courses that will better you, just strive to be better than you were last year, than you were the year before. Keep learning, take those extra courses, take those extra lessons, I mean, put in the work, one day they're going to pay. Another thing I know for sure is comparison is a thief of joy. Yes, you can use comparison to motivate you to work harder, but don't make it steal your joy. I mean, sometimes you're here and you think, okay, this X number of years, but there's someone who's younger than me who is doing so much better. I mean, comparison is a thief of joy. Yes, I use that to motivate you, to inspire you, but don't necessarily compare. You're going to steal all your joy. Another thing that I know for sure is, and this is just not on career or anything, God has the perfect timing when that particular thing you want, you're praying for, you're working hard for will come. So, yeah, there is God's timing. So another thing that I know for sure is work hard. Be the hardest worker there is. I mean, the time will come, one day they will recognize the effort you're putting in. So be the best hardworking employee. I think I read this from Kitchen Confidential. I mean, that was quite a good book. And he was like, yeah, sometimes you feel entitled, but just work hard. Your time will come. Work hard. Be the smartest employee there is. And the last thing, I think this is a bonus tip, is that know when to leave. Don't stay for too long in your career or whatever. Know when to leave. Sometimes you might stay there and other people come and overtake you. I mean, just because you stayed there for too long. So don't stay there for too long. Know when to leave. Know when it is time that, okay, this is time for me to look for the next big opportunity. I've learned all there is to learn here. I've used all the skills I could use in this particular job. So know when it is time to leave. So that's all, guys. Those are the 30 things that I know for sure. Let me know what you think. Let me know your comments in the comment section down below. Don't forget, if you like this video, please like it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.